Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve. So this is going to be a video for you Pit Barrel fans. So Pit Barrel sent me some of their new accessories. Two of the things I think are really cool, they've got these new hanging skewers. These are the 15-inch ones, and then they've also got some 10-inch ones. And so the very first thing I thought of when I saw these skewers was cooking up some pork belly burnt ends. So the idea is I'm gonna cube up some pork belly, skewer them up, and then we're gonna hit them with some smoke, and then we'll get them braised and sauce them up. So these are gonna be tasty. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. This is an incredibly easy recipe. You just wanna pick yourself up a slab of pork belly. I got this at Sam's Club. You can find it at most big box stores. So you're gonna leave all the fat on it. You don't need to trim any of this. The fat is what's gonna make these burnt ends just melt in your mouth, tastes absolutely amazing. And all we're gonna do is just take a knife and we're just basically gonna cube this up into about 1-inch pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. All right, so we've got these cubed up now. Again, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches cubes. That's all you gotta do. That took about 2 minutes to cut all this up. All right, so you can go ahead and just take whatever barbecue rub you wanna use on these that you think might work well with some pork. I'm gonna be using Pit Barrel's. This is their all-purpose, let me get that in focus there. Their all-purpose pit rub. This is really good. Goes well on a lot of stuff, and they've got these cool little shakers here that work very well. So we're just gonna go ahead and give these a liberal coating on all sides. All right, and now that we've got these nice and dusted up, we're gonna go ahead and get these skewered on the new Pit Barrel skewers. All right, and again, I'm going with the new 15-inch skewers here, so I just have a lot of room. I'm gonna try to get all of these on these 2 skewers, and so you're just gonna be taking them through and kind of pushing them through like this. And you see they feed on there nice. We're gonna go ahead and get all these just pushed on. All right, as you guys can clearly see over here, I way underestimated in thinking I could get all of these cubes on these 2 15-inch skewers, but I got a bunch of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and bust out some of these 10-inch ones and finish that up, and then we'll be ready for the Pit Barrel. All right, here we go. We got the Pit Barrel nice and fired up. So all you have to do here is you just take one of your hooks, put it through the hole right on the end. Couldn't be any easier. And then you just hang that guy on there just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and do all 4 of these real quick. These are gonna be amazing. And one more. All right, and that's it. We're gonna let these get hit with some smoke for about 3 hours, and then we'll pick up back then. All right guys, we are just past the 3-hour mark. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these off. Whew, man, you can just see all that amazing smoke rolling off of that Pit Barrel. So it's time for our braising portion. Before we go back in the kitchen, I wanted to show you this new tool that they've got. It is called the Ultimate Hook Tool. So over here is the part that you use to, pick up your food off of the rebar like that. And then on the other end, you've got a bottle opener. So this thing is pretty sweet. Solid stainless steel, feels really sturdy in the hand, so you can check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these and we'll pick back up in the kitchen. All right, so this is where the magic starts to happen. So this is a braising recipe that my buddy Big Green Craig gave to me. I saw where he posted out some amazing looking pork belly burnt ends, and so I asked him what he did. I'll have a link to his website in the video description. He's a good buddy of mine, amazing cook. All you have to do for this is we're just gonna throw some butter in here. This butter is gonna melt down, help just create this awesome liquid. And then we're just gonna sprinkle some brown sugar in here. There's no exact measurements. You just you want a nice sticky, sweet liquid to form. And then lastly, we're gonna take some honey and just drizzle all that goodness all over the top. Just like that. We're gonna cover this up with some foil, and then we're gonna put this back on the pit barrel for about 2 more hours, and it's just gonna sit here and braise and continue to break down and just get incredibly tender. And then the very last thing we'll do, we'll pull them out of this braising liquid and we'll sauce them up. All right, and like I said, we're gonna go ahead and just put this on the pit barrel just like that. I've got the rack in there now, and that's gonna go on for about 2 more hours, and then we'll pick back up then. All right guys, it has been another 2 hours. I just pulled off our pork belly burnt ends that have been braising in our butter, brown sugar, and honey liquid. And these things are already just, you can see that when I barely just squeezed it and it just popped in half. They are so incredibly tender. I mean, they're done already. They're just gonna melt in your mouth. But what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go back out to the pit barrel, and I'm just gonna baste these in some barbecue sauce for about 20 minutes or so, and then they're gonna be completely done. What I'm gonna be using today is probably my favorite sauce right now. I've been using it for the past 6 months on pretty much everything. Swamp Boys Original. I use all kinds of sauces, and this is a amazing sauce it's like a sweet tangy sauce, and so you got a lot of sweet but with a little bit of just tang kind of on the finish, and I just think it's perfect. I use it, like I said, I use it on all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and go back out to the pit barrel and finish these up. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and get these sauced up real quick. And again, these are just gonna go about 20 minutes. All right guys, it's been another 20 minutes. These are done. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull these, let them rest just for a bit, and then we're gonna check them out in the kitchen. All right guys, so I have one of these little burnt end pieces pulled out here. It's rested just a little bit. You can see just how amazingly tender and juicy that is. Came out just with this perfect bark. Yeah, this is ridiculous. So let's go ahead and give this a try. All right guys, so here it is. Pork belly burnt end. Looks amazing. Let's try this guy out. Man, that is so good. How just buttery smooth that is, just kind of fall apart. Go ahead and kill the rest of that. Dude, that is amazing. Definitely check this out. It's a quick and easy recipe. You don't have to do this, like the way I did it today on the skewers. Just basically, smoke this on any smoker that you have, and it's a pretty straightforward recipe. So let me know if you have any questions, and I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you again soon.